Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Thanks for joining me for another crafty venture. Today I am sharing with you my crafty haul for the month of September 2020. So I start out by showing you my ink storage slash collection because most of those distress oxides are new. I placed an order with Marker Pop a couple weeks ago and they got here last week, and at least half of those are new and I wasn't going to pull them out. So you can see all my distress oxides. Those are my Ink on 3 Atelier. That's my few distress inks, and then those are my Pink Fresh Studio inks that I have so far. That one is Hero Arts. It's one of the ombre pads, and of course that's my Tailored Expression, and it goes up there with the rest of those Tailored Expressions, and then the Catherine Pooler is on the left. So you can see my little chart down there. I almost have all of the distress oxides, and I actually just got 6 more in the mail yesterday afternoon when I got home from work. So I'm filling in that collection. Those are just some kind of random inks down there. And I have another one of those smaller containers, cases, whatever they're called, and I'm going to start filling that. So this is my stash of a Colorful Life Design stencils for September 20. These are the ones that I received as a design team member for the September release. I will have everything linked and listed below. I'm bad with names, so unfortunately I don't remember the name of this. I think it's Halloween stripe, but I'm probably wrong. But I'm showing you there that you can use each of those stripes individually just by masking them off, and that those skulls have different looks depending on your perspective of them. This one is called, I think it's Bat Flight, and look, I used it on that background there. It's gorgeous. And you don't even have to like bats, and it's just very pretty. And again, you can mask them off. You can use the small ones, the big ones, however you want to use it. This one is called Buzzard Tree. Do you see that detail? And again, I used it on this background, and oh my gosh, I love it. I left the buzzard off on purpose, but also because my panel was cut to a size that it didn't fit. But you can use the stencil or the mask, and this one is called Webby Frame, and it's super cute. So if you're more of a cutesy Halloween, this is up your alley. And I have some sweet stencil or stamps that I got from Sassy and Crafty that I think that'll work perfectly with. This one is called Creepy Branches, and again, it's a stencil and a mask, and I love that about ACLD products. They all have multiple uses, and you know, this okay, let me gather my thoughts. What I'm showing you here now is that you can use that mask piece to kind of isolate your design. Or, you know, I have done, I can't even remember what I called the technique, but where you stencil on the inside, or yeah, stencil on the inside with some ink blending or whatever, and then you go over the outside with the same stencil, but it just gives you a different look. It's super pretty, and it's a fun technique, and there's lots of different things that you can do. But do you see how creepy those branches are? The name is very fitting, and I actually used it on this card for some dry embossing. So I just ran it through my Big Shot with the silicone or rubber embossing mat, and I got that beautiful texture. So I can't wait to use that one on some more things. They're just so super creepy. Alright, now on to my Pink Fresh order. This was not a huge order, but I got all of the blue greens, and I'm not a blue girl, but the blue green, oh, it has my heart right now. Look at those. Oh, I actually have a card that I just finished up, and I used all 4 of them on that to do some stenciling over the background, and then I put some black pumpkins over the top. I just thought that teal and black combo was gorgeous. So I'll be sharing that card in the coming days. But from Pink Fresh, I also got this die, and I want to be sure to give you the right name, so I have my things out today. This is in their Essential Slims line, and it's called Slim Fancy Diagonal Stripes. And of course, it's kind of meant, I think, to be a candy cane stripe, but oh my gosh, you can use it for anything. I can see a summer picnic stripe. I can see, you know, reds and pinks and whites for Valentine's Day. I can see paper piecing. I can see rainbow. You can ink blend behind it and then let the colors come through the negative space. You could paper piece into the negative spaces. Limitless, y'all. All right, now Honeybee. I'm going to try to remember to link down below the video from Honeybee that inspired me to purchase this set. Oh, it's gorgeous. So that one was called Pumpkin Patch. This this die is called Coffee Cup Card, and it is the full length of an 11 sheet of cardstock. So that really makes a full-on card. And there you have like an insert you can make a shaker out of, and the lid, and that piece is supposed to be the wraparound, as well as I think it could work for like a gift card on the inside. The bumblebee is the freebie, and it's so cute. This, well, goodness gracious, I've been wanting that for the longest time. I'm hoping that they have honey cuts to cut out that gracious word. I think that would be gorgeous. And y'all know that I'm a black and white girl, and so I had to get their back to basics paper pad, even though I struggle actually using paper, the pattern paper, but I love it so much. So I had to get that. So that's my honeybee haul. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these. Yeah, I'll have to list that video down below, link that video. I'm hoping you'll be as inspired as I am with that. All right, now Stampers Anonymous, the Tim Holtz collection. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at Dracula's belly. It says I don't bite usually, and the mummy's all tattered and torn and worn, and they see that pumpkin? They have a whole set of those creepy mashed up facey pumpkins. I really want those too. And look at the Bride of Frankenstein. I mean, it's hilarious. And the Frankenstein, he's like this big bully jock kind of guy, and I don't mean to stereotype, but that's just what he reminds me of. And this Day of the Dead set, do you see that gorgeous detail? And I love that there's a big one and a small one of each. And this guy, are you kidding me? Look at that smirk. And then you add a bow tie to him. Is he creepy? Is he cute? He's a little bit of both. And that background, that spiderweb background, is going to be beautiful. And that Stickles, I've never seen a Stickles paste, so I had to grab one of those to try it out. We'll see how it works. Now this card kit is from Some, S-U-M, Some More Fun, and my sweet friends Kathy Aranzana and Lisa Mensing inspired me to get this set because they have made some of the cutest cards in the last couple weeks. So the card kit comes with the 6x6 paper pad of this cute designer paper or pattern paper, and then it also comes with the 8.5 by 3.5 slimline, and we're all loving the slimlines. It also comes with the envelopes and the card bases. And look at that sweet thank you card. You can use that as a thank you in and of itself, and it came with 2 free stamps. These are the stamp sets. Are you kidding? I hope that you pause and read these because I had to speed it up, but I hope that you can pause and read these sentiments. They are so stinking cute. And are you kidding? A ghost lineup, and the guy, he's on the clothesline. He's drying on the clothesline. There's one inside the washer, and there's one in the laundry basket. Oh my gosh, y'all just have to, you need to get it. That's what I can tell you. You need to get this. If it's still available, I don't even know. Some More Fun tends to run out of their stuff pretty quickly because it's just cute. So these Irresistibles from Imagine Craft, I was inspired by my sweet friend. All my sweet friends are inspiring me to spend my money. My sweet friend Allison Haikila. That red one is called Love Story, and I've seen her use that on some Halloween cards, and it was so much fun. So these are sprays, but they're not necessarily like the Distress Oxide or the Distress or the Dilutions. These have much more of a texture to them. Lots of color, but the texture is almost like a vinyl or a rubber or plastic once it dries. It's so cool. So I thought, well, let's just give it a shot. So I pulled out that Lavinia Stamps stencil, and I thought that could be interpreted as kind of creepy and with the right usage. So I put some pixie spray on it, I laid it down, and I shook up my sprays, and I just sprayed them. I didn't do anything fancy, nothing tricky, just squirted them out. And do you see that color? I mean, it's very color fast. It doesn't lose that pigment. It's gorgeous. So that's the Love Story. That is the Copper. And then the next one is the Brass. And the Brass has kind of a greeny black hue to it. They're just all, look at that. They're just all gorgeous in their own right. I love them. I'm gonna have to get some more. Thanks, Allison. And then again, this is my first time using them, so I didn't know if I needed to, you know, help them along in the drying process. So I peeked it, lifted it up a little bit and peeked, and I thought, yeah, let me just hit it with the heat tool a minute before I lift that. But I want to tell you that this, like other sprays and pastes and gels, will stick to your stencil. Do you see that? Do you see that? I can't wait to use it on a card. And so now I thought, well, let me see if I can reactivate this stuff with some water and make another piece out of it. So I spritzed it over my trash can, I laid it down ink side down, and then I pulled out my brayer and just gave it some rubbing. And it looks like I've activated the ink, right? And there it is. So it's quite different from the first one, but I love it, and that's going to make a fun background as well. All right, so these couple of things I don't know, I neglected to show on another part. So those ink daubers were free from scrapbook.com, and these little bottles I got because the one that I'm showing you now has the metal tip and that pin inside rusts. So all of my bottles are clogged with rusty glue and I can't get my glue out, so they're essentially lost. So I thought I'd give those a try. This, my friends, is the Spiced Ginger Embossing Powder, and it's the Brutus Monroe Embossing Powder of the month for September. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you see that shimmer? If y'all aren't a member of the Embossing Powder of the month, I highly recommend it. And then now, oh my gosh, I finally got my order from Sassy and Crafty. This sweet guy is called Ready Raccoon, and I'm trying to put him on some type of a surface so you can see it better. But there's one where he's a superhero, he's reading a book, he's running with some flowers, and that bottom one, he's just being a stubborn raccoon, and some sweet, sweet sentiments as well. These are the two that I really wanted from Sassy and Crafty, although I love Ready Raccoon and I can't wait to use him. But I wanted these cutesy Halloweens. Look at those. Look at that kitty. Are you kidding? Come on. That's adorable. Now this monster set stole my heart because I've been looking for a monster set for Halloween and kids' birthdays. I mean, you can use a monster anytime, but I really wanted it for Halloween. And I was having a hard time finding it. When I saw this, I knew this was the set. And I can't wait to use them. They're adorable. And I've seen some beautiful makes using these stamps. And if you guys aren't familiar with Sassy and Crafty, be sure to check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I really don't. They're so cute. Look at that. Oh, I had to take a drink. So that's my Sassy and Crafty. And this is my, where did I get this from? Simon. Simon Says Stamp. So I picked up some glue. I got the Quickie glue pins. I see Tracy over on Lavinia using these a lot to add glitter to her projects. And I just wanted to try that Tonic Studios glue. So I picked those up. And what else? Oh yes, so I've been wanting that large Mary from Waffle Flower since it came out. I think it was last Christmas in July, so Christmas in July of 2019, and I finally got it. And y'all, I did not know how badly I needed a fence die until I got this. I love it. I love it. And in the end, I actually show a photo with this in it because I thought I had forgotten to show you. And then this is the only stamped timber buy that I've made so far for 2020. You know, there's only so much money in a bank account. And there's only so many snowflakes a girl needs, right? Wrong, because every time I see a new one, I have to have it. I'm excited to use this, and I actually just got an order for 20 Christmas cards yesterday at work, so this might go into that project. So there's all of those things from Simon, from Sassy and Crafty, and Brutus Monroe. And I'm so excited for all of the things that I have coming in terms of projects. Y'all let me know downstairs what you might like to see. And these actually just got here yesterday, except for the lawn fawn fence. But the Newton's Nook and the trees and some more Distress Oxide. So I am building my collection, y'all. I'm almost done. So this has been my Crafty haul for September 2020, and guys, let me know what you might like to see me use first. This is Nancy the Handy Scandy, and as always, I thank you for spending some time with me. If you've liked this video, you know the deal. Give it a thumbs up if you would. Consider subscribing. Definitely leave me a comment down below. And again, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy, and we'll see you soon for another crafty venture. Bye.